office is unsealing 3 indictments charging 37 defendants with racketeering, extortion, and drug trafficking stemming from a multi-year investigation into India-based organized crime groups. As part of today's takedown, law enforcement has arrested approximately 24 defendants across the United States, Canada, and Europe, and we've executed 42 search warrants within the Central District of California and the Eastern District of California. These criminal organizations have engaged in widespread violence, including targeted killings, extortions, and kidnappings. The organizations have flooded communities around the country with massive quantities of cocaine and methamphetamine. This is just a small sample of their product here. The organizations have preyed in particular on communities in the United States and Canada with ties to India and routinely extorted these individuals and their family members in India by threatening them with physical harm and death. The 3 indictments target 3 separate criminal gangs, including high-level leaders who directed from abroad violence and drug trafficking in the United States. And you can see this is a international drug and organized crime operation, and you'll see some of the countries here that are implicated in today's indictments. The 3 indictments, again, we have 3 indictments. 15 of the defendants in the United States are in the United States here illegally. One of the defendants, Gurdev Singh, even attempted to extort victims while he was in ICE custody. The first indictment is against the Lawrence Bishnoi organized crime group, an international crime gang consisting of thousands of members worldwide and charges 9 defendants. It is led from India by the defendant, the lead defendant, Lawrence Bishnoi. 7 of the defendants, including the organization's figurehead, the gang's North American leader, Goldie Brar, and the gang's European leader, Rot Godara, are charged with racketeering conspiracy. The charges set forth in the indictment include allegations that Lawrence Bishnoi and Goldie Brar directed the 2023 assassination of a prominent Sikh leader in Canada, identified by his initials HSN in the indictment. The gang used this assassination and other high-profile acts of violence to terrorize Sikh and other Indian communities, and they used acts of violence to legitimize and bolster widespread extortion schemes. The indictment also charges Bishnoi, Brar, and others with trafficking cocaine and methamphetamine in the LA area, including by stealing hundreds of pounds of drugs from rival drug trafficking groups. The second indictment charges 17 defendants alleged to be members or associates of the Jagu Bhagwanpuria organized crime group. Like defendant Bishnoi, defendant Bhagwanpuria led this international gang from a jail cell in India. As part of the racketeering and extortion charges, the indictment spells out how, among other things, this gang would partner with corrupt law enforcement officials in India to falsely accuse enemies of crimes within India. One of the defendants, Gunderpreet Singh, is a police chief in India charged with attempting to extort victims here in Los Angeles by threatening to file a false murder charge against them in India. This organization engaged also in drug trafficking in the LA area. The gang's leader, defendant Bhagwanpuria, personally directed the transportation and distribution of large loads of cocaine within California from his jail in India. He'll be coming to our jails here soon, hopefully in the next few weeks. Finally, the third indictment charges 11 defendants with various drug trafficking charges. The organization targeted in this indictment would use commercial semi-trucks to move hundreds of pounds of cocaine and methamphetamine each week across the United States and into Canada for other drug trafficking organizations. The indictment charges the Canadian leader of the organization, Ravindir Singh Danda, together with his lieutenants. Defendant Danda is facing a mandatory minimum of life imprisonment for his role in leading this massive drug trafficking operation. Working together, law enforcement across multiple continents took a major step towards stopping 3 transnational organized crime groups that murder, maim, extort, and traffic drugs, leaving trails of pain and devastation in their wake. We will use the full weight and power of the United States federal government to identify, target, and dismantle these organized crime groups who prey on American communities. We are not going to allow anyone to engage in violent activities on American soil, especially those that are here unlawfully in our country.